What's going on? And welcome to another episode, y'all, of The Funniest here with Dominique and friends. I told you, we only bringing the funny. If you're corny, you ain't getting no love around here. I don't know what they do in the rest of the world, but on this podcast, we don't do none of that. If you can't get no laughs when you in that microphone, you ain't about to try up in here. We ain't fucking around. You understand what I'm saying? So I got some great guests in here, good friends of mine. We gonna start off with my homie Scruncho, straight out of Long Beach.
Long Beach in the building, baby.
All the time.
Y'all already know.
And Red Grant. Now, me and Red, that's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We came up together. And this is a real story.
In real life.
In real life, I did my first 5 minutes in front of him in a bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, we wasn't like in the bed.
Not in the bed, but in the bedroom. It wasn't like that. We don't want y'all to think I was laying down. He was like, well, run it by me and let me see what I think.
Let me feel that joke again. Let me feel it.
No, we wasn't doing nothing like that. It wasn't kicking off like that.
It sounds sexy, though.
It did sound sexy, though, didn't it, Scrub?
Yeah.
It did sound real good.
Real sexy.
So what's going on with y'all? What's going on in y'all world as it pertains to comedy? What y'all got popping? Just get the people familiar with you and stuff.
Well, you know me, man. I'm always on my grind. One thing about this grind, you gotta find joy in your grind because
you do.
It's no such thing as a final destination. You know, you looking for a final destination, you already dead. You know what I mean? But I'm having fun, man. I got action at a sitcom, so they pitching my little sitcom. So I'm in pre-production to do my little what they call a pilot or some old goofy.
Okay, yeah, that's
goofy shit like that.
Yeah, the pilot.
That's
pilot.
Goofy shit.
The tester, the film tester.
Do that. And I'm finna
make sure everybody look right. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm prepping to do my special, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I got my special called Crown Me Now. You know, it's for our special, you know. I seen a lot of specials out there, and I figured out all of them wasn't really that special, to be honest with you.
It was unspecial in the mug. I must have saw the same ones you looked at.
Some of them, you be looking at them, you be like, let me see what else on. It got to be something else on TV. I
can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Netflix. You bringing it down, man.
Right.
Started out strong.
And I ain't even asking for a lot the first go round.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But other than that, I'm just grinding this every day, you know.
I can dig that.
Yeah, man. You know, we touring right now. Me and Cat Williams, we doing this 90-city tour. We going over to Amsterdam, doing New Zealand, and it's a world tour. Finally, Cat's going overseas, so we're going to drop in
That's
on that.
what's up.
You know what I'm saying? We're
Shout
doing
out
that.
to Cat Williams.
And just doing these writings, man, trying to create some more shows. You know, I come from the creative department of BET, and try to do as much creating as possible. When started this new writing company, and it's going pretty well. We're putting out some scripts and some television shows, and just trying to stay focused on that, you know, take care of family, be married and all that, you know, have kids and stuff.
Be married.
You know, that's a hard job. People don't know being married is a hard job.
Hey, man, I always tell people the worst thing I ever did was leaving my wife. I left my wife, it was downhill.
How long was you married, Swan?
Man, I was with my wife. Well, I had my daughter. We was there years, but it took me years to marry. You know how that.
Right.
You know, I had that mentality. I did marry. I was like, I wasn't a good husband. Then, like,
at least you can admit it.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You at least admit it. Some dudes be like, all I wanted was my rice and a little more water.
Yeah, I was a mess.
What?
I thought I was a mess until I met one of my exes. She was a beautiful piece of nothing.
Oh my gosh!
When I tell you I loved everything about her except her.
But then, I'm glad you brought that up because see, last week we had Kevin Tate and Lavelle Crawford. So we talked about relationships. I'm glad you brought that up, which leads me to the first thing I want to talk about, Neo. So Neo says he's calling on men to be real in relationships, but he gets some side eye. So what's happening with that is basically that Neo is saying men need to be more faithful. So Neo says he's trying to grow, but the world is not quite ready to let his past go. After the singer posted a message calling for more men to be faithful, we gotta make being faithful to one woman, this is what Neo says, cool again, like 90s R&B. That kind of love needs to come back because this grown boy stuff is corny. That's what Neo said.
Neo need to shut up.
Yeah, well, see, Neo got caught cheating. That's coming from a dude who got caught cheating a lot. He got caught cheating. Yeah. Like some dudes cheat but don't get caught.
Right.
He got caught cheating. That's a get caught cheating statement.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He got caught out there with his ding-a-ling and some little scruncho.
Okay.
He talking
not even a scruncho. That nigga was just a scruncho. A scruncho.
He trying to Neo trying to make sure the next album sells.
That's all about.
That was a statement for a lady fan.
Because he ain't got no dude fan, so you know what I mean.
And he married now, so that might be he might be trying to keep himself faithful. So he's like, somebody do it with me.
That's all you got to do is go back and look at Neo's when they had the reality show on Neo, and he was in the house. He had all these pictures of himself on the wall, and you know, without his girl, and she was living in the house. She was sad as hell. So, you know, you could just tell what type of dude he is. Any dude who got too many pictures of himself on the wall by himself.
That's different.
You feel me? It's a little different. He love himself. He only faithful to him.
Yeah, but that's our world today. Everybody. See, one thing about social media, it gave everybody their first level of narcissist. So everybody think they're a gift to themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like my ex-girlfriend, I told her, you are a gift to me by all means necessary. But let us not forget which one of us is the gift.
Hey, no bullshit. Now, I mean, I agree. Let me say this. I'm going to tell you what I agree with.
Yes.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't be faithful. I think dudes should be faithful to that girl. What I'm saying is if you haven't been faithful, don't try to be my counselor.
Right.
You feel me? Don't try to be the dude that's going to say, nah, dude, you should bring it back. You know, one love to the people and all of this power to the people. Nah. You need to back
you left one woman with 2 kids.
Right.
Yeah.
And then went and got married to another woman and had 2 kids.
Yeah, don't
it's kind of hard for you to.
Don't Steve Harvey you.
It's kind of hard, you know, for you to be. That's why I'm saying he's trying very hard to be faithful to his wife.
He really trying to sell albums.
I believe that too.
That's like, you know, that's like Usher telling me don't burn a bitch.
Right. After you all bumped up and shit. Yeah.
That's like Snoop telling me, stop smoking all that weed.
Right. You need to cut the shit out. Don't look at me. Cut it out. You know? So it's like, can men really be faithful? Like I'm one to never say like it's all men cheat. You know, because you can't be 100% sure like that every man cheats. So if you could pick a poster boy of somebody being faithful, like who would it be? Like?
Well, can I say this?
Yeah.
I've never been with a woman who's been faithful to me.
What does that mean?
I haven't been with a girl who did not cheat. So, you know what I'm saying? Every girl from the time I was in high school to the time of now, you know, I'm not going to put my wife under the bus and say she cheat, but I'm just saying the possibilities of her cheating is very, very good.
But in those relationships, was it your understanding, Red, that y'all were you all supposed to be monogamous?
No,
or
we
was
supposed to be monogamous.
Okay,
and I found out in the cut, you know what I'm saying? Like this girl, Carmen, in college, I loved the out of her. And come to find out after I pledged, my frat brother was like, yeah, you know, we've been taking her down for years. You know, we done had her in the closet. We done had her.
They some haters. That's why. They ain't need to bring the shit out.
They told me the truth,
They
man.
did, but it
Real
wasn't necessary.
tell the truth,
they
man.
knew you weren't loved, and they should have let it be. That was behind her.
Hey, but you know,
never did it.
Sometimes you have to learn the hard way. It happened to the best of us. My ex, I loved everything about her, but I'd rather get cheated on than be deceived. Deceiving is worse because it's deal with the mind. You get cheated on, that's kind of deal with the heart. But when you get deceived, it's really your fault because I say you picked her. You know what I'm saying? You really tricked yourself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You just got to deal with the consequences of her bags of tricks. You know what I mean?
So can y'all think of one man that you could say could be the poster boy if they made flyers right now, the poster boy of faithfulness to
Jesus.
their woman?
Jesus.
Jesus.
That's about it.
He ain't never had a woman, so...
Well, I'm going to be like this, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I've been faithful in relationships. It's just like, you know, when you get to a certain degree, you know, sometimes, you know, it is put in front of you all these baddies. You know what I mean? And it kind of can get real twisted.
So it's always an
And if it's an argument, like if your girl at home tripping about some shit, that might make it easy.
Well, I think when you when you think biblically, right, and you think of Solomon, right, and here's a man who had all the wisdom, all the knowledge in the world. He had more wisdom than any king, but he went out behind. You know, bros. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he had concubines, which is another word for bitches. We can't cuss on here.
Wait, we didn't already started that.
Yeah, so that's another word for bitches. So in other words, if you got all that knowledge and all that wisdom and you already know and you still cheated, you know what I mean? I don't think every man is a cheater.
Nope.
Okay.
But
I don't think that either.
I don't think every man is a cheater. But I'll be really curious and really suspicious about those that don't. They hide.
Why? That's crazy as hell.
I don't know what Scruncho's talking about.
Mean it like this.
Mean what?
Real power, real evil, move in silence. And most real evil people hide behind their family. They hide behind... They all hide behind normal. See, niggas, we ain't up to that. We ain't hip to hide behind normal.
Okay.
But real evil, they hide behind normal. So they look at the niggas, they get mad at us because we do bad things but got good hearts, but we not the ones you gotta worry about. It's the ones that do the good things that hide their evil behind the good things that they do. That's a whole nother level of conversation.
Oh yeah, that's
you see what I'm saying?
that's a whole nother day.
Right.
That's a whole nother day.
They're hiding behind their good.
Normal,
So I guess the only faithful man out here is Jesus.
Yeah.
And the ones that are faithful,
No, some fake
they
ones.
suspicious.
I wouldn't trust it.
Scruncho say, "No, if you faithful to your wife, I ain't about to trust you."
I wouldn't. What you hide? You hide something.
No.
Because
People are faithful to their wives. I'm faithful.
Every time somebody, the normalest people in the world, when you find a serial killer, I didn't know Jack was like that. Jack, he always with his family.
Yeah,
Jack do so much for the community. Jack got 19 bodies in his backyard.
Right.
19.
Right.
Oh, man, that's real talk.
So they're a little off some kind of other way.
Yeah, man, come on,
But
man.
Red say he's faithful, so
I'm faithful, you know what I'm saying? As long as she don't do nothing stupid and I have to be this unfaithful.
But I do believe this. I do believe if I get married, I think I'm going to be faithful.
I'm gonna tell you like the reason why I'm faithful right now, to be honest with you, because I could collaborate, I could go real hard, but I don't want her to have nothing on me right now.
Yeah.
I don't want my wife to have nothing on me.
Yeah, to be putting over your head.
You fuck that bitch, and I know about it.
Well, now it's really rare for you. You're getting a lot of bread right now, so it's not a real good idea for you to do that one.
No. I don't want to be a part of the Me Too movement.
One thing about
and you can get a part of that Me Too movement.
One thing about all the comedians that was rich and had a lot of money, they lost all their money to women. They had to split it. Every last one had to split their money or lost it all behind cheating.
Yep.
From Richard Pryor all the way down, they all lost their money behind cheating. So my thing is, if you're gonna cheat, don't get married, because you might as well give your bro half of it.
Yep,
That's
immediately.
True. I'm glad you brought up the Me Too movement too, because this is a very interesting story. Now, Cardi B, everybody know Cardi B, I love Cardi B, and she makes great points. Yeah. When she says stuff, you got to listen to what she say. It's very poignant. If you don't know who Cardi B is, you should. Bodak Yellow, these bloody shoes, need I say more? Well, Cardi B said that hip-hop isn't taking the Me Too movement seriously. Cardi B said Cardi B is ready for hip-hop's Me Too movement, but the industry doesn't think female artists will get their due. The Bodak Yellow rapper spoke out about her corner of the world where women are expected to use their sexuality to get ahead. A lot of the video vixens have spoke about this, and nobody gives a fuck, the Bronx native told Cosmo. She said, Cardi B, when I was trying to be a vixen, people were like, you want to be on the cover of this magazine. Then they pull their dicks out. I bet if one of these women stands up and talks about it, people are going to say, so what? You a hoe. It don't matter. Now, how do you all feel about it doesn't matter? Because I think irrespective of whether a woman is perceived as a hoe, a video vixen, or if she sleep with 400 men, she shouldn't be raped.
Right.
I agree.
You know, I agree with that, because Cardi B straight up saying a stripper in the Me Too movement, everybody like, come on, shawty.
Yeah.
Well, let me say, you know what I mean? You know, strippers need love too.
Absolutely.
You know, strippers go to school and they try to get their little education and, you know, feed their little families and all that. But with Cardi B, you know, everything she talking about is be sexual on her songs.
Right.
You feel me? You know, and you can't be talking about, you know, they doing the pornos and they doing this and that. And, you know, you don't think dudes going to be trying to get at you.
Yeah. They gonna get at you. I don't think.
And every time I see Cardi B, her ass is out.
Right, but that's her choice. Some of us like that. Some of us not like that.
But why does she choose to do that though? You don't have your ass out right now.
But that's just not that type of chick. I might if I was built like that.
I could understand.
Y'all can't say I'm ass out in the house type. I ain't ass out in the public type. So if I was built like that, I might be ass out. I can't say. Right now, my ass for the one I love. Somebody who my ass gonna look like a Cardi B ass to him. You know what I'm saying? Right. Look at that ass. I know it ain't no Cardi B ass, but he make me. So I might be that woman.
It all depends on what angle you look at it. You know, if you're looking at the right angle, you know all my angles.
I mean, you know, I'm not really an ass man anyway. You can have a flat ass as long as the kaluka look is good.
Yeah,
as long as that thing is.
I realize women with the biggest ass really don't have the best pussy.
No, they don't.
Oh,
they actually have the stinkiest butt.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. This a whole nother thing I don't know nothing about. They went real deep into the mail. We learned something today, ladies. The stinkiest butt.
Hey, man, sometimes that thing be raw down there.
Hey, man.
Stinky butt. Wipe your butt. Hashtag wipe your ass.
Wipe that ass.
They done got raunchy and raw here today. I ain't know nothing about that. I'm trying to stand up for all my sisters that have chosen to use the profession of being a video vixen. I think that's okay. And my whole thing with it is, she right. Even if a stripper, a video vixen, like you said, Cardi B be talking about pornos and all that. This double standard thing is crazy. Because I don't care if she sleep with 400 men. If she perceived as a hoe, it got to be 400 men she chose.
Yeah, she got to, I mean, you still
It ain't supposed to be no man that just run up on her and say, give me that. You walk around with your ass out.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. You got to.
Totally, I agree with that.
You know, it's just going to be a little tougher for her. You know what I mean?
It is. It's going to be rough.
She say some real shit, though.
Why it's going to be tough for us, man?
Well, because of the profession she chose. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I can't chose to be a snitch and trying to tell niggas in the hood, look, we need to try to stop all this gang violence. You know what I'm saying? You got to, when its consequences come with the choices or decisions you make to meet.
Okay.
And, you know, the things the decisions you choose to be. So she chose to be that lifestyle and they come with her brand. So it's going to be hard for her to get respect. But she do good at demand it. And it's going to be a little harder, just like it might be a little harder for us to make it. But we can get there. You know what I mean?
What about the Me Too men movement?
Well, what about that movement?
I'm saying, you know, sometimes...
But they haven't spoke up and saying they've been taking advantage.
No, Terry Crews, he spoke up, but he spoke up about a dude grabbing his balls. And that's
well, y'all ain't get behind him and push the movement.
No, we don't have dudes grabbing our balls. I'm talking about the girls who want to rape us.
Well, even with Terry, I think the problem
ain't nobody raped. Ain't nobody raped. When y'all start getting raped? I mean, like that. You know what I mean? It's for real, though. You know what I'm saying, Paul the engineer. You can't see how engineer. When they start
hey,
getting
girls
raped.
do be like, a girl grabbed my balls one time. I lost my edge. I'm like, excuse me, I'm not like that. So I'm not that type of guy.
There, man.
But at least you more physically strong and stuff. You could grab her wrist real tight and say, don't do that.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, you know what I mean? It's rough out here for us.
Oh,
yeah, but
go ahead. I'm listening.
And it's rough. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got 100 bad women after every show trying to get with you. You feel me? That's got to be rough for anybody. Especially somebody. See, women don't understand. If y'all had a ding-a-ling for one day, you will understand. We can connect the ding-a-ling and some balls to y'all. You will understand just for that one day.
I don't know that we would understand.
I think you would.
I don't think so. Not after being a woman and you just connected one day. We're going to be walking around saying, first of all, I'm tired of keep shaking my legs.
Yeah, but women.
That's the first thing. I gotta keep jiggling or loose. And if I don't wear boxes, I got on these dun-dun-duns. Now I'm really feeling bad down there. Need a little talcum powder or something.
Hey, the cold thing about it is though, with that whole women movement and everything, I think it's gonna hurt them a lot too because now what happened is who gonna take a chance of hiring somebody pretty working for their company? Because now she could easily file sexual harassment charges. So now if you hella beautiful, I know if I had my own corporation, if I see somebody walking in, they got that look, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna hire her.
Who the fuck let this lady in? Who the fuck let this pretty girl in?
But so you thinking she just because she attractive the Me Too movement has taken it to a place where because she's attractive and she walk in and she just might get false allegations?
Let me say the club.
But it's gonna be high risk. Now you're making the hire beautiful woman to be a high risk.
The club is messed up right now.
Because it's almost, she gonna get just as discriminated as hiring somebody black. When you hire a nigga, they be like, the stigmas come with that, so they be like, I don't know. So if you got stigmas that come with what you do, it hurts what you do. You know what I mean? So it's like if you a beautiful woman and they know, oh, she's beautiful. He said that. She started putting allegations. As soon as she get mad, she started throwing allegations on motherfuckers. It's 97 lawyers ready to take the corporation to court.
That's why I don't have nothing but ugly girls that work in my establishment.
It's gonna hurt.
Nothing but ugly girls is working for me.
I think so. You might have a point, Scrunch, but I'm hoping that it'll do the opposite, and grown men will learn to keep their hands to themselves. Now, if a woman come in your office and she beautiful and she with it, that's y'all thing. But if somebody come in there and you looking at her and she beautiful and you slide the script over and just pull your pants down, you shouldn't be doing nothing
beating
like
off
that.
implants when she come in there.
Well, everybody, the way you squash all that is you have everybody wearing body cams.
Okay, that's good. Now that's a way for when you say it to her, that's a good way. If you feel like you're gonna be put in the trap, when they come in your office, have some cameras up there. So if they lie on you, you can be like, I'm lying, you lying, now I'm gonna sue on you.
Yep, everything should be good.
But it messed thoughts up though, because I went to the club and thoughts are hurting from
what
this.
You mean?
All right, so thoughts used to be like in the club being thoughts, and dudes used to be hollering. Now the thoughts don't get as much attention because of the Me Too movement. They are in the club like struggling for this attention today. Dudes in that joint like this, man, I've been around the Me Too.
But the Me Too don't pertain to men ain't got no money no how, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What, they gonna just slap you? It ain't like what they gonna take you to court for?
No. Yeah, but you know,
it really seem like men in power.
Well, what happened?
That they really can talking about, and that's really in the public, right?
Well, my broke ass cousin got a Me Too case, so it ain't about no pride. You know, you don't gotta have no money. It's just straight up, just be,
See, what's scary about the Me Too movement is they going way, way back. Right? Say if they go way back and get somebody now. So here go the problem.
Okay.
If they're going after the top dogs, right? The billionaires. What you think? That's just another excuse to get niggas off the hood when they start going, once it trickle down. What about the niggas that got no money and they go back? These bitches come with these old ass.
Well,
you know what
y'all
I mean?
need to talk to your agenda and get it
what
together.
I'm saying,
because it ain't no problem with the Me Too movement for real. The problem with the men. They the one, they got they self caught up in here, backing off in front of women and pulling your pants down for a roll and stuff. It's not a problem with us.
Yeah, but the cool thing about it is, I ain't trying to sound racist or nothing, but real niggas don't really do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So because if you look at Catch a Predator, right?
Yeah.
And you look at everybody that went through that they caught, right? You didn't see not one real nigga come through that sag and talk, what's up, my nigga? Damn, where you at, little bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was none of them.
Yeah, that had something to do different, though. That was pedophilia.
Yeah, but
because they were supposed to be little kids, so it's a difference now.
Right, but it's...
The pedophilia and the Me Too
But
thing.
it's still the same mentality,
it's
though.
That mentality.
It's a mentality,
like the people that we consider...
So you saying like Harvey Weinstein got a pedophile's mentality?
Yeah, because they don't have... It's a terrible thing when they don't have swagger and that type of thing, because now they use their power and they use their title and they use all that stuff. If you strip on their power, they just cornballs.
Yeah.
So a lot of people hide behind their titles to try to then that's where that harassment, that perversion come in for, because they put that title in front of them and then just pull out their dick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the swagger to just the mac to a woman and charm her and things of that nature. So they go pervertedly and they be very disrespectful. So it don't always apply to, because if you notice the people that really they going after it haven't really been a lot of, real niggas, with all due respect.
I don't know, but I know that it got to change. I know.
I think it do got to change.
It definitely got to change.
It has to change.
Yep.
Men have to respect women. If you want to sleep with a man, you gonna choose
So
him.
Cardi B, we with you.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Cardi B.
Because Cardi B said in hip hop, they don't care. Video vixens, they feel like it's a free for all. Yeah. And that's not right, because you choose to be a video vixen.
Well, if
Or
you was
you try
already
to
free,
be a-
I mean, they kind of just, they building on your case though. You know what I'm saying?
But I think when you're
like
a video-
Superhead, look at Superhead.
Right.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. Superhead put her business out, put everybody's business out. Now she's a mother and she wants to be a chill lady.
She is a chill lady now. Why she can't be a
She
chill?
can, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
But during the time when she was doing all her damage, she couldn't expect nobody to be like, all right, she already got my joint in her mouth. How much is this Me Too?
But it ain't, no, if she chose you, it's different. See, Me Too, the people weren't chose. So what Cardi B is trying to say.
So that's a differentiation of it.
Cardi B trying to say, just because I'm a video vixen, a stripper, or a whore, or
She
whatever
don't
you
lose
want
her rights.
Yeah, you don't lose your rights
I agree.
as a woman
I agree.
because you decide to shake your ass. That if you got it, you can shake it.
I agree. Shake on.
Yeah, if you got it, you can do it. But shit, whoever you sleep with, I don't care if we sleep with 1,000 men. It need to be 1,000 that we picked and said, let's do this.
I
It
agree.
shouldn't be
You on point. You on point,
999 men and then say, oh, I can just take it because I just seen you walking around
Right.
with your ass out
Yeah,
by the
that's
pool
facts, though.
I agree,
and
that's
your
facts.
eyes looking at me and you just come over there and say, bend over. That's
Yeah, them days is over, though. I'm happy they going after
Yeah.
all these men.
No rapists.
chauvinists
No
and-
rapists.
Because
No, it ain't right.
at the end of the day, wrong is wrong.
Absolutely.
And it's consequence when you do wrong like that. And at the end of the day, I got 2 daughters, so I'm all with the Me Too movement. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying?
We appreciate it.
Yeah, I move with them. But at the same time, with men in general, they always hustle off their power, and they always hide behind those things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Them all cornballs. When they have to hide behind their title to knock a broad or try to hustle. That's corny anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I wouldn't even let a woman know my title if I had to try to knock her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's cheating.
So Cardi B, we staying with you on Dominique, the funniest here. And come on here. And we want you to come on here too. Cardi B good though, because she said
I
a
love
lot
Cardi
of
B.
poignant
Nah,
stuff too.
what made Cardi
I
B
like
so
Cardi
dope
Cardi B
is
too.
she say the realest shit in the
does.
ignorance way. She
I love it.
said in a nigga format.
But I love
But
it.
it be so deep in wisdom that even though she's talking like this, but she
it's
be dropping
true.
knowledge.
And she dropping knowledge.
She
Just
drop
like
gems.
somebody
That's
was hating on her for blowing up. I guess people blow up and they say, oh, she shouldn't have blow up. She was like, I
always do
should blow up. Don't ask me why I'm here. I don't know why I'm here, bitch. God chose me, bitch. I was like, and daddy. And daddy.
It's hard to hate on her because she remind me of
She a real chick,
She
though.
remind me of Mary J. Blige in one sense. Because remember when Mary J. came out, it wasn't like she was hella gifted, but it was something so hood about her and
Mary
so
J.,
raw.
I
And you
love
felt her
Mary
pain
J.
and you felt that realness. She probably wasn't the best dancer, had the best voice, but you seen her heart every time she hit the stage.
Every time she's still real.
And that's
She made it.
that's the
Her-
way Cardi B is. Like you can see her heart. She ain't gotta be that fucking gifted.
Mary J. husband got her wrong, and she sang a whole song.
Yeah.
It's a special place in hell for your ass. I said,
Amen.
go hard, Mary J. I love Mary J. I bought everything
Yeah, Mary J.
she ever
He got
made
half too, though.
since
you know?
the 411.
He got half. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know he got. He got half when he just get his money.
Nah, he got half.
He got half.
Yeah, which is, I mean, I think that's bitch made when dudes get half.
Oh man.
I don't like that. I don't.
Yeah, I think that's.
Go ahead on.
Yeah, I lost respect for him when he delivered the list of the shit that he wanted. I'm like, man, I'd have more respect for you to just robbed her. I mean, come on, homie, to go to a judge with that list is a classic bitch move.
And I mean, because I know people say, well, it shouldn't be a double standard because it's the same with a man, and no, it's not. You leaving us with kids. You the head of this household. So if you the head of this household and you stepped off, you need to make sure this household that you leaving is straight.
I mean, me and my wife got divorced. Man, I gave her everything because I knew I was wrong. So I said, take the house, take the truck, take the car, and I'm going to still pay half of the bills because in my thing, it wasn't me giving her everything. It was like, that was my daughters. I'm leaving my, you know what I mean?
That's how you got to feel about it. These your kids. Yeah. And that's how, like even on, I don't know if you all saw Chris Rock's special. Funny as hell. I don't know if y'all saw it on Netflix. Check it out, but it was funny. He made a point. He talked about his divorce and all that, and he said in that he said, you know, the money. I gave her the money. You gotta respect that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay, the money wasn't no issue. I respect that. You gotta respect that.
But you know,
it's different with Chris though.
Why?
Chris, after he gave her the money, he got a special. They paid him for his Netflix, and he went on a world tour.
Oh yeah, he said that in a special too. I'm to give her the money. I'm gonna be working. It's okay.
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah. I mean, he has that opportunity to go back.
But why Mary J. Blige's husband can't work?
Well, I mean, he's comfortable now.
He wouldn't even.
What?
He needs his house. He needs that. He needs her to take care of him in that new house. He needs to stay to the standards of what living he was already doing.
Why?
He don't need to be, because if I was already spending $20,000 a month on wardrobe, I don't need you to divorce me, and now I'm spending $5,000 a month.
No, but you need to put them clothes in the cleaners, and they very expensive and nice. And rewear them.
We want the same as you get.
No.
I want my
it don't work like that.
all my repercussions of my feelings that you hurt. No. I need, yes.
Her feelings got hurt.
What about his feelings? What about his feelings? What about his feelings, John? What about his feelings?
He said repercussions of the feelings that you
hurt. My feelings that I got hurt. It don't make no sense. And he left her, and she said it in the song, riding around, he's spending my money on the bitch.
Man, that was our money. We married. It's our money, Dom. Don't get twisted.
But the thing about it is,
but I was already rich when I got when you got here.
No, I made you richer.
Cats like that, though.
He ain't done a damn thing.
That ain't nothing but a quick lick.
Yeah, how you gonna tell me I'm already Mary J. Blige and you come up in here and now you blew me all? No, I was gonna still be doing the day. You ain't blew me up.
Her 3 albums that she did while she was with him because of him.
Well, here got a problem though.
I don't believe that coming.
If he didn't take Mary J. Blige's money that she had, let's say Mary had $20 million. If he didn't take her $20 million and make her have $30 million, he gonna take that $5 million he got and blow it. So he ain't gonna last long anyway.
No, he put her on. He put her on.
But he didn't make money on it.
She was falling off until she met Caduce.
Caduce, right. His name ain't even Caduce. But we ain't saying his name. Caduce. That's his damn name. Then she met Caduce. And Caduce ain't even his real name. That probably made her mad too. Round here calling yourself
whatever his name.
Caduce. His name is Caduce. On this show, on this podcast, he's Caduce. MJB, Murray, Caduce. Shorty, I'm there for you anytime you need. Caduce. I'm with Mary J. Blige on that one. Go ahead on. Somebody around here loving on you and all that. You cheating? Why you cheating? What you cheating?
But if you really look at him, with all due respect, like he even like women.
You don't think so?
Didn't look like it.
No, I mean, I've heard people talk about him, but I always heard he like women now. I think he like women.
Let me say, I know he like money.
He do like money.
Her money.
And he don't like his own money.
No, he was her manager. He made her a better person, man. He managed her career.
It wasn't hard to be her manager.
Make sure you go to the studio when she wanted to be, doing other things, Make sure her albums is tight. When he give her that good ding-a-ling.
My question is, do you think he really loved her, Dom?
I think so.
You know what? I hope so. Because I'm an MJB fan. I met Mary one time. I hope that he really did. But it's hard to tell.
You think when
you're an entertainer and you already have a name and you are who you are and you meet somebody, it's hard to tell. If she married him, I think she felt like he loved her. And he probably did love her. They stayed together a long time. So I'm going to say I hope so and I think so. Yeah. They stayed together a long time. Then he got all willy-nilly.
What's willy-nilly mean?
That means he jumped out there and got to cheating.
So you don't think she cheated being Mary J. Blige?
I doubt it.
You know what I'm saying?
I doubt it.
She has more opportunity to cheat than him.
No, she don't. Yeah, where she gonna sneak and where she gonna go?
What?
She ain't. I doubt it. If you call her right now,
man,
she'll
Puffy
probably
can
be
send
like,
her a
Red,
flight.
Yo, Red, you don't know shit. Ain't nobody never cheat on him. That's why I made all the fucking songs, because ain't nobody cheated on him. Caduce. I doubt if she cheated. I really do.
I think he is wrong for getting the money, though.
I'm with you, Scruncho.
I think
he hurting.
I think he'd have got more respect and got more money if he'd have just walked away and said, "Look, I don't love you. Go with you. This is what I had. You take yours."
Let me say this.
I don't necessarily think he didn't love her.
Let me get this.
Because he would have still been with her if he wouldn't have got caught out there cheating. I think they would have still been together.
I'm coming from a person. I've been with you for 12 years.
Yes.
You know, I've made you happy just as much as you made me happy. You know what I mean?
So if you, how much? How much? If you've been with your wife for about 12 years,
yeah, and if she was making all the bread,
no, if you were making all the bread,
okay,
and you leave right now, rather you leave or she leave, how much you gonna give her?
She 12 years? Yeah, I gotta give her half the money, and she gotta get the houses and my car too. She already got her car. She gonna have to get mine too.
When he honest like that, you
you
gotta agree with him. On the other half, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen all my homies when they get divorced. I mean, they in the paper too, but they, you know what I mean? I'm talking about they is breaking off monthly bread that is like
all of them, man. I'm talking about. It's almost like if you really if you gonna get married. It's like if you rich and you get married, and you know you're a cheater, you already played yourself. To me,
yeah, you shouldn't. If
you know you're a cheater, why would you even get married?
You just shouldn't. If you know you're gonna cheat, but a lot of times,
I was broke
it's
when
selfishness though. I think that it's selfishness. He know he a cheater, but he like, okay, I think he like, okay, I know I'm a cheater, but I don't want this one to get away. So I think I'm smooth enough and slick enough that I can keep her at the crib and do what I can do. As long as I take good care and she able to do what she want to do and all those type of things.
Men don't think like that.
No, women do too many investigations for you to even think like that.
It's two kind of women I don't fuck with.
Well, why you do it then?
It's two kind of women I don't fuck with.
Okay, what's that?
I don't fuck with dick investigators and I don't fuck with dick entertainers.
What that mean?
Meaning like if you investigate my dick, if that's what you do, because only two reasons you shouldn't trust me. Even it's something I did to you personally or you got trust issues.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Other than that, if you don't trust me, you're going to constantly be disrespectful to me because you're going to ask me questions that you already know, which is the real lie. Because that's what comes when you start investigating your nigga's dick. All you doing is setting this nigga up to trapping him. You really not there to love him. You want to expose what he really are.
Not loving you.
Well, what happened is if you don't trust somebody, it's real simple. Just leave. Don't stay there and play games with me. Now you're dealing with the psychology of my mind. If you don't trust me, leave. Because somebody don't trust you.
Most of the time when we don't trust you, we got reasons.
But here's the thing, just leave then. Because guess what? A person that don't trust you is the most disrespectful motherfucker in the world, and they constantly plotting and conniving on you to try to catch you in a lie. But in reality, that's the real lie. If I ask you, if I known I seen you at the mall, and I turn around and ask you, where was you at today? That was the fucking lie. I'm asking you a lie to get a lie.
Scruncho talking that pimp talk. He did just
leave. I'm just
get in your head.
Keeping it 100 for like.
Listen, all I'm saying is if I don't listen, the difference between a man and a woman.
Yeah.
See, a woman would fuck with a nigga she don't trust, right? A nigga, he'll fuck a bitch he don't trust, but he wouldn't fuck with her.
I think we trust you in the beginning.
He wouldn't give a woman the width. I fuck her, but I'm not gonna fuck with her.
But I think we trust you in the beginning. I think you all bring about distrust.
No, I think women have distrust issues.
No. Here's the thing.
I think women really have distrust issues.
A woman have trust issues, and all you have to do is show one side of that.
Then. Let's say some.
Let's say some. Let's say
nobody.
Let's say 60%.
But let's just.
Let's just say some.
Let's just say
so damn 60%.
No, let's just talk statistically.
That's over half. Somebody let's say 60%. It's some. We're gonna stick with some.
Yeah, but statistically speaking.
Oh, okay.
If you don't trust somebody, it's not complicated. Once I know I don't trust you, I'm gone.
Right. Because
my mind, as a man, my mind don't work. When I don't trust you, my mind don't work. Now I'm psychotic because you scandalous. And once I know once I go there now, see nowadays, that's why I don't fuck with dick investigators or I'll fuck with dick entertainers. Bitch, you got more than 10,000 followers and you trying to chase that star. Bitch, you can't, your mind, like I told my ex, I said the reason I could never marry you is because your morals only qualify you to be a side bitch. With all due respect.
Oh, Lord. Scruncho got more. Oh, he got more shit than the law.
Am I lying? You know what I mean? If your morals, listen, you got to have a certain set of morals in order for you. Even with you, if you marry a nigga, he might only be qualified to be a side nigga. Hold on, nigga, you ain't.
I ain't married nobody qualified to be on the side.
That's what I'm saying. If a nigga asks you, Dom, let's get married, you're like, hold on, nigga, ain't you a stripper? You know what I'm saying? Don't you shake your ball? Nah, nigga, you only qualified to be a side nigga. I don't fuck with you, nigga. You entertain pussy for a living. Why would I give my heart to you and you ain't loyal to me in that level? So it worked vice versa. You know what I mean? But with niggas right now, the new thing is rappers that made tricking acceptable. But now with that, once they made tricking the thing, now what they doing, the trick's trying to marry the hoe.
Y'all get some real street knowledge here. You see, laying it down.
Yeah, so if you a trick, if you think tricking is the shit, okay, well, why you marrying everybody, bitch? You know what I mean? Nigga, that ain't even your bitch. That bitch is part of the game. And until you fuck with a bitch that's part of the game, you will never understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because them type of bras get real niggas killed because they're into trickery and we into loyalty and respect. And when you a side bro, when you got the morals, you don't have no loyalty and you don't have respect for yourself. So you can't have no respect for a real nigga.
See, I don't know nothing about that. I be messing with L7s. I don't be
exactly.
What's an L7?
I don't be just regular old guy, little square guy. You might call him square. He ain't regular. He not square. Little L7.
Because it's an
I
L
don't be hanging out in the jungles and stuff like that. Yeah.
L and the 7 together. Okay,
I don't be in the jungles and stuff. I gotta try to stay like Bible study.
You're prayed up.
Yeah. That thing Scruncho talk about, I don't need be.
You gotta be careful nowadays, boy, because it's a whole different game. These women ain't even bitches. You call them a bitch is a compliment. They witches. they witches, I'm telling you.
Right.
They practicing witchcraft, don't even know it. Look, the stuff they doing on Instagram, guess what they used to call it when we was younger?
What?
Soft porn. Remember, you go look at your daddy old closet and you go on the
But that's only something.
It was soft porn.
But them the women you dealing with, because that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying what I'm dealing with, but it's
Instagram.
It's not what you dealing with, it's what's out there. You gotta know what's out there.
But it's more than just women out there on Instagram.
No, I'm just saying.
That's just
I said the type. I'm just saying the type. It's different types.
Little pool halls you be going
it's a little mess. It's a lot of messy ones, but at the same time, it's a lot of good ones.
But it's good women out here now.
It's a gang of good ones.
Right. I'm a woman, so I think all women good women. I just think we do what we, some of us do.
Well, then we can agree on one thing.
We do different
then we can agree then. So if you feel like all women are good, we feel like all men are good.
Okay, we can agree on that.
From the men's standpoint of how we
might
were
have
made,
things to work on and stuff, but we still all good. Just because we choose this path or that path, it don't make.
But just it will make you good, not necessarily what you do. Because bad, people who got good hearts, we do bad shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that don't make us bad people. You know what I mean? Because we do bad things.
And any woman that's scandalous or off what y'all say, off killed out to get you, don't trust you.
I mean, you got
man
girlfriends
made us like that.
You got girlfriends like that. You know the girlfriends you be like, oh, that bitch, she is crazy.
But she's still a good person.
Right. Yeah. I got some dudes that I know that they are straight up whores. Well,
they good people.
They good people though.
I don't know. This
Good
sounds
people.
very condescending at this point. I don't know. this got all the way turned around. And
You got other topics down
yeah,
here.
we moving on because see this. We gonna talk about this another day.
Yeah, we gonna come back.
I got jumped today, but that's okay. When we talk about this another day,
You held your own, dog. You held your own. You represented for the ladies.
I did help. I'm always holding it down for the ladies, but Cardi B. These is bloody shoes. We stand with you and Mary J. You did right. They get rid of Caduce. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Tell me what y'all think about this. Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas says he would choose between LeBron James and Michael Jordan, but neither is the greatest player of all time. Now he said neither one of them the greatest player of all time. So Isaiah Thomas's point is, until the end of time, NBA fans and analysis will be arguing between Michael Jordan and LeBron James as to who was the best player and or had the best professional basketball career in some ways. That is an entertaining conundrum, and in others, it can be aggravating and even boring. Still, when a player with Thomas's Hall of Fame resume discusses a topic like determining the best NBA player of all time, there's a certain amount of weight his words hold. This week, Thomas discussed the James versus Jordan hypothetical, and in the end, he emerged with two interesting takeaways. Thomas acknowledges the debate between the two players. While some believe that is the debate to determine the best ever, Thomas doesn't necessarily agree. Thomas believes that legendary center Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, not Jordan or LeBron, is the best player to ever do it, referring to him as the pinnacle for the purposes of the discussion. What do you think about that? He thinks that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the best to ever do it. Now, we can look at Kareem's stats, and you can honestly say he has a point. What do you all think?
I think when it comes to the profession, see the thing why Kareem don't get the greatest because he don't have the flair to sell tickets and you know what I mean. But when you talk about when you look at Michael Jordan and LeBron, they had great marketing behind them. Back then, they didn't have that type of marketing for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But if I could almost agree with Thomas, just for the simple fact Kareem was the only player where they banned slam dunking at one time because he was that dominant. They said no dunking.
I'm going to say Wes Unseld is the best player to ever play basketball. Wes Unseld. I got to go with that because he's a wizard, ex-Bullets. And you know what I mean? I'm kind of biased. I don't think Michael Jordan was as good as they say he is. LeBron James, he's not a bum, but you know what I'm saying? I can take him on the court.
Now, I honestly think, hands down,
Kobe Bryant. What about Kobe, man?
Listen, let's look at Kareem's stat. 6 NBA champion, 2-time NBA Finals MVP, 6 NBA Most Valuable Players, 19 NBA All-Stars, 10 NBA All-Star, 10 NBA First Team, 5-time NBA All-Star Second Team, 5-time All-Defensive First Team, 6-time NBA All-Defensive Second Team, NBA Rookie of the Year, 2-time NBA Scoring Champion, NBA Rebounding Champion, 4-time NBA Blocks Leader, number 33 retired by the Milwaukee Bucks, number 33 retired by the Los Angeles Lakers, NBA's 50th anniversary all-time team, 3-time NCAA champion, 3-time NCAA Final Four most outstanding player, 3-time National College Player of the Year, 3-time consensus first team All-American, number 33 retired by UCLA, 2-time NBA champion as an assistant coach. His career statistic points, 38,387. He averaged 24.6 points a game. Rebounds, 17,440. He averaged 11.2 rebounds a game. Blocks, 3,189. He averaged 2.5 blocks a game. So when you look at those stats, I mean, Isaiah Thomas,
he got a legitimate
he have a valid point. And then he played in Chucks. That make a difference too.
Oh yeah, because them
he
Chucks
damn
thin
near
as hell.
He damn near played barefoot.
I don't even see how Crips Crip walking them little thin ass shoes. Them shoes thin as shit.
He basically played barefoot. I mean, you run up down in Chucks, it's a wonder he can still stand up.
But fundamentally, he was.
And
he
it's
was,
short. Yes, I mean.
But you know, nowadays everything's so based around marketing, and they didn't have that level of marketing and when Kareem was around. So, you know, now it's easy to call somebody the greatest, and they market on top of that greatest. You'll start believing it.
So, do you agree with Isaiah Thomas? Well, Red said he disagreed. What about you, Scruncho?
Hell yeah, I agree with Isaiah.
Yeah,
Should this
But I believe that LeBron is better than Jordan in a sense to where
you got to look at them highlights. I go back and look at them Jordan highlights. He was doing some stuff that LeBron can't even think about doing.
Yeah, but you got to remember this. The reason I say that, if you look at LeBron off the court, not trying to get political, but I would never say a man that did spend $20 million on prisons. You know what I mean? And say he better than a man that just spent $43 million on education. Like, but LeBron really try to get back to his community. Jordan don't even fuck with us at all.
But we talking about.
But even if you talk about just straight basketball,
talking about straight basketball.
Even straight basketball, he already topped all Jordan records for where he is right now in his career.
But
if you look at, and he playing with a whole different level of talent. When Jordan was around, it was half of the teams was bums.
No, that's vice versa.
Nah, I agree.
That's vice versa.
You said Pippen was a bum.
No, I said half of the teams.
No,
the NBA teams.
Not at all. They were stacked.
No. Tell them, Red. It's the way they stacking the teams now.
But who on them?
And not only that, listen, Dom, the level of talent and gift that they have and technology that the athletes is today, man.
I'm not buying
these cats right
but
now.
But LeBron James, you feel is better because he playing in a different league.
Man, he's playing.
LeBron
is like the Incredible Hulk of the league.
LeBron is
a different animal.
But he playing in a league where you can't put your hands on him. That makes a difference. Well, Michael Jordan played in the league which you could put your hands on him, and he still was able to accomplish what he was able to accomplish. LeBron playing in the league where they got about 9 different kind of flagrant foul calls.
Jordan was playing in the league where everybody arm was above the rim. LeBron playing the G where their neck is above the rim. They playing way above
Jordan
the rim.
Played in the
and
league.
they all athletes.
They are. I give you they athletes, but it's a different game, though, Scruncho. I always say you can't compare the two because of the game. It's a different game. They don't even have a low post game anymore. Nope. There's not even a big man in this league. Right. Michael Jordan played in the league with a big man. LeBron is big as hell, but he running through the paint where big men clear out so he can get to there. They don't even have a big man. Beast mode, but and don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking his ability.
Yeah,
I understand and know that he's a great player. I get that, but he's not playing in the same league.
I think Jordan had it way more easier.
Not at all.
If you look at the cast Jordan was playing up against, they weren't even that talented. They had one specific skill each.
They weren't that talented.
Comparing to today's athletes.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Bill Cartwright couldn't even play in the league today. He wouldn't even make the team. You know what I mean?
Bill Cartwright.
Yes, he would.
You know what I'm saying?
And he'd shut all that bogusness down that's going on in the paint.
All the elbows he threw. But,
right.
Well, see, all the centers now, all the centers.
He would have got put out because they got 99 flagrant fouls, and you can't
but you know what?
All the centers are like guards. All the centers want to be guards now.
All the centers.
You want to be out there on the 3-point line.
You got people 9, 7 feet tall shooting 3-pointers.
That's the way the youngsters. I was at the gym the other day, dude. 6'8". I mean, you got to hit the middle. He said, I don't do the middle.
So the comparison, that's where I say the comparison is different. Not that Michael Jordan wasn't a good player, not that LeBron isn't a great player. Don't get me wrong. I'm never going to say that. But I really do think that he has to if you haven't played in the same league with the same rules, it's definitely a difference.
Right.
But with what Isaiah Thomas is saying, I give him that. You can't. With him saying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar might be the best player ever,
I think Kareem.
I can't knock that.
Because when Kareem came in, he was the only one that was really dunking and dogging people out to the point where they had to change the game.
And he got.
They wasn't even thinking about up in the rim.
And what about the hook shot? He created a shot that couldn't be blocked.
Yeah,
now why nobody in this league use a hook shot? Even the few big men in there, the Dwight Howard, the people, LaMarcus Aldridge, the people in the post, you are dominate if you can get out to that 15-footer and shoot that hook shot.
Kareem will shoot it from the free throw.
Damn near from the free throw right in front of it. You right about that. So I'm going to have to say that I agree with Isaiah Thomas. I mean, I'm not saying, I just think, let me see what you feel about this.
At this point in the career.
Is it really in this league, like when you talking about the best in the business, the NBA, the NFL, so since we talking about the NBA, is it really, can you really say with all the heirs of the NBA that there is a greatest player like that? I know what the stats say, but
Tiny Archibald.
Oh,
I'm going.
But I mean, he was. You can say Elgin Baylor. You can say Oscar Robertson.
But really, if you really want to compare him, I would say Will Chamberlain too. Will
Chamberlain.
But look, he was the only 7. I mean, he was dunking on 5'6", 5'6".
Yeah, Will Chamberlain.
Bill Chamberlain was out there before they started growing.
Listen, ain't no player in the league.
Their nourishment wasn't the same. They wasn't eating the live vegetables.
They was drinking all milk.
I like to see who he hit 100 again.
I mean, you got Julius Erving. I mean, so that's why I'm saying it's kind of hard. But we gonna say Zeke. We can't knock you saying
you can go Kawhi Leonard right now.
No, he ain't played all year.
Yeah, but he can play though.
He can play, but he ain't played all year.
What about Lonzo Ball?
Alonzo Ball for the Lakers.
Who's Alonzo Ball? Who is Alonzo?
His legs too skinny. His legs too skinny. You ain't gonna be the dude. You can't be in the NBA with skinny legs. He need to look at some footage. Kobe got bigger. LeBron got big. LeBron first came in there. He couldn't hardly fit his jersey.
I know one thing. I wish I had a pops like LeBron, like Ball. My daddy was like Ball. I could have went somewhere.
But
I'm like that. I'm like that at the YMCA games and all of the rec games with my daughter.
Are you a baby Ball?
I'm Ball. I'm Ball. Ball
and his legs skinny. Every few weeks his ankle or something twist, and them skinny legs need a rest.
You gotta get them. You got this. Legs ain't the same as they used to be back in the day. You feel me? People did steps and all that, heels and all that.
Man, the game is more advanced right now.
Young is smoking blunts and then going to the game.
You ain't lying about that. We got one on the Wizards. Markeith Morris. Is that name? They call him Keith Morris. You can tell when he been high, can't make nothing.
Man, he been smoking the whole night. I see him all. I be seeing him all at the club.
And you be sitting there saying he ain't sitting down. Even the coach know it. Coach say you oversmoked last night, son. Come on.
Everybody get high though.
Everybody get high
in the league.
All right, so we're going to move on. In sinking ship news, this is about our president. And let me ask y'all what y'all think about this. Trump pushes death penalty for some drug dealers. I think he done went too damn
Man,
far.
that nigga crazy.
He gone crazy.
Well, he should push it for the government because they pushing more drugs than anybody. Man, they should all be to the death penalty.
Right.
They the biggest
What about
drug
the
dealers.
pharmaceutical companies? What they doing? They pill pushers for sure.
They pill pushing.
They pill pushing, and he really want these.
That was his way of saying, listen, y'all mess with our game, we killing you.
That might be the truth.
That's a subliminal message to the drug dealers. Like, look, we slang the drugs around here.
And then
if y'all mess with it, we gonna kill you.
And then eventually it always gets around to race and class anyway.
Right.
You know, you'll look around the percentages of people dying from drugs, a pound of weed, and you on death penalty. But it'll be all of us.
Yeah, but the sad part about it, there's no greater drug than cigarettes. But they made that legal. Cigarettes cigarettes got so many different chemicals in it. It's killing so many people. And then they made that legal. And then they was mad at the niggas in the hood slanging and hustling and getting our little weed money. Once they see we made money, they said, okay, we gonna make that legal. Now they want to kill us.
Yeah.
If we slanging. Man, they need to knock it off, homie.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they got
they just trying to kill the hood niggas hustle.
It's a control factor.
And then I be so scared to smoke weed nowadays. Do you know why would you trust something the government control? They ain't nothing but slick. That's worse than crack. You know, shit they putting in weed now. Shit, man, y'all motherfuckers walking like walking zombie.
That's because they be smoked out. If you hit a little puff or something, you be all right. And a lot of people use it for medicinal purposes too, though, Scrunch.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, you better be careful. Anything the government control, you best to be careful because they gonna get that profit.
Well, that's why they tell you can grow your own.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna smoke, you might as well grow your own.
Might as well move to Humboldt County. That's where it's at.
I ain't hear that part about grow your own. Now
You can grow plants. You can grow plants.
You can grow plants?
Yeah, with a card, you can grow a certain amount of plants.
A certain amount of pounds.
Yeah, you can you might as well start growing. Get your green thumb up, John.
I ain't growing. I don't smoke that much no more. I done got old lady status. I'm good. Yeah, I don't smoke that much no more. I don't smoke from sun up to sundown no more. It take me. I can roll one blunt. It's gonna take me 2 weeks to smoke.
Oh, that shit still be there?
Yeah.
You hitting off that thing for 2 weeks?
About 2 weeks. And I be like, I'm high. I be sitting there on the couch like this.
I be so scared. I sold dope so long. I be scared of that shit. And weed, all that be getting me scared.
He said he sold dope for so long. That means that he don't do it no more, guys.
Nah,
nobody call that.
Yeah, he don't do that no more. He is a comedian.
Yeah,
he
when
is a comedian.
Dope jokes. That's what I'm talking about. It's so dope jokes.
Yeah, he don't do. We comedians, we don't do illegal stuff. People had passed, but we don't do illegal stuff. So we all can agree that the Trump pushes death penalty for some drug dealers. That's just preposterous. It just doesn't make any kind of sense.
For some drug dealers. And we know who gonna come under the some category.
Well, they're gonna look at most of the ones who use guns.
What?
I'm saying they trying to really get rid of the people who use guns when they really they love guns. Like they love guns more than anybody in the world. They support the NRA. They support all of these guns.
And that's all they do is hunt.
Right. But don't let nobody get in the hood with a motherfucking gun.
Yeah, they don't want us to protect ourselves.
I just think people that with the gun rights thing, I just think that we do need to have legislation so anybody can get a gun. I don't think there's anything wrong with bearing arms because my father, we grew up in the house with guns, so I don't think it's anything wrong with bearing arms. But you just can't let somebody from the hood that's crazy.
I think they should go and let everybody have guns because here's the thing. I've never seen a person that want to kill that can't find a gun. Yeah, when somebody make a decision to kill, they gonna find a gun. That's not gonna be difficult. But they trying to make you think they'll say, well,
they might. Man. I feel you on that. They can't get their hand on it. But the country has to have some rules and regulations.
The country needs to have some protection.
You know, the rules and regulations.
They should have some guns too.
Well, let me say, Trump, I'm gonna say it in a nice way. I like President Trump.
Why?
Well, for a couple of reasons. You know what I'm saying? The ones I don't like him for is what I don't like him for. But, you know what I'm saying? He trying his best, man. He just so dumb. He just don't know how to really push the legislation. You feel me? He don't know how to push it toward us, you know? He got some points, man. I listen to him sometimes.
I think he made Israel a country. That was kind of gangster.
Well, they was already going to be a country anyway. He just stamped it.
Yeah, because he just stamped him into a country. That's been a big war for years and years.
Yeah, but a lot of them Palestinians, they like, what the hell? This is our country in real life.
Yeah, I don't know.
But why you like him? What he do to make you like him?
I'm saying
because he trying hard or whatever.
Nah, man, when he sent that cheese to them people's house, when he took away the WitchCom last month, and now they don't get the what's that little card that you get the welfare card. It's called something.
Independent.
No, it's called whatever.
Independence card.
Whatever that. Yeah. They can't go and use that card at the liquor store and all that. He's sending people food, and they mad as shit about this.
Cause they can't go to the liquor store.
They can't use because that card was supposed to be used for food. So now he's sending out food to people, and the box food that they're getting, they hate that shit.
Oh yeah, he shouldn't. He doesn't, cause you can't tell you picking what I eat.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
I ain't hear about that. You picking what I eat. That don't work.
That's online right now. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay up with my online people because Trump do something different every day.
Right, so he's sending their food now. Now, what states are these?
This is every state.
And he's sending them box food?
Man, when you look this up, this is going to be one of your new jokes, Dominique.
Okay, well, I'm looking that up.
This is right up your alley.
Well, one thing I know about this industry is they is a master of character assassination. And when they want you to fail, they're going to assassinate your character, whether it's Cat Williams, Donald Trump, Scruncho, Dominique. When somebody when they make a decision to kill your brand, they assassinate your character. And when you get in line, they take the pressure off. They take the pressure off your character. You know what I mean? But they can ruin you faster than they can make you, you know what I mean? And they got that kind of power. And when Trump not getting in line, they assassinating his character. So you have to really take a look at his body of work than to look at what they're reading and saying about him. You got to look at what is he doing as president. Because if he already went against the agenda, so they're already going to assassinate his character. So I haven't looked into what he doing specifically to know if he ain't shit or not. You know what I mean?
He ain't doing nothing. I kind of keep up on it. He not doing a whole lot, but we gonna talk about that another day. Cause he taking a lot of credit for what the administration before him did.
But he seemed like bullshit to me.
Oh yeah, he ain't doing nothing. Red talking about he sending out boxes of foods. He getting worse by the day.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I like his golf courses.
Okay, well, golf. I give you golf. He play golf. I don't know if he any good, but he out there.
I like his
Red,
courses.
what's your partner?
Okay.
I'm a 12 handicap now.
That ain't bad.
No, it's cool.
All right, so we done had a good conversation, y'all, today. These my homies. I told you we only gonna have funny people on here. Y'all let the people know what y'all doing, where y'all gonna be, and give them all your social media handles so they can follow you. If you see anybody that come on this show in any city, any town, go get your ticket because they bona fide funny. We do not have scuds on here.
Nope.
I'm just putting it out there.
No scud missiles?
Nope.
Scud.
You can go to redgrant.com. That's red like the color grant. Like a wish.com, and all my social media stuff on there, you know, follow me on IG, Twitter, Facebook, all that crazy stuff, Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the craziest dudes on IG, and I don't have to do no videos, no fake videos. I hate fake videos. I'm tired of fake videos. Anyway, no hate to the fake videos. But
What is fake video? What they be doing?
Yeah, just doing these bullshit ass videos and then trying to go on stage and be comedians. It just, it blows the shit out of me. You know what I mean? They get one skit.
Yeah, the thing about that, I always tell
no hate to.
I always tell my fellow colleagues, you know, at the end of the day, I like to embrace them new comedians that's coming along without really a body of work. You know what I mean? Because I realize no matter what you get in life, it's not gonna last if it's not earned. You know what I mean? So that could be like a quick burn.
I like the way you say the body of work because that means they have not worked in front of no bodies.
Right.
No real bodies was in front of them. Yeah, you know, they didn't feel the energy, the potential boo.
But see, man, but you gotta remember here go where the struggle is. We got our knocks and bruises and our struggle from bombing in front of 30 people for a bunch of small crowds. They gotta get theirs in front of 4,000, 5,000,
I seen it.
3,000. So I done seen it. So what happened is we could keep taking those 30, 25 hits, you know what I'm saying? 10 people, 30 people. You know, usually when we starting off, we bombing these little small rooms. Oh man, I struggle. You know what I mean? But now you got these new levels, they throw them out there. And you know, imagine being behind the curtains. 5,000 people out there to see you. You scheduled to do an hour. You done took the money to do an hour. But you know in your heart you only got a solid 20.
5 minutes.
20 and 5, 15.
That's a rough,
so it's like, really, we should probably be feeling more sorry for him than really, you know, kind of being hard on him because I already know nothing real don't last anyway. And this comedy is an art.
Shout out to all the real ones that's funny though.
Yeah, I just think that all you gotta do if you funny and you got the goods, keep grinding. You gonna get your shine and you gonna be all right and you gonna have longevity. Social media handle, Scrunch.
The Real Scruncho, Instagram and scruncho.com on my website. And all my stuff is on my website, you know.
That's it you got?
Yeah, make sure y'all check out my shoot my pilot. I got I don't know why the next week won't fuck with me, but I'm finna shoot my special called Crown Me Now. I swear to God, gangster shit you don't want to see. But it's going to be so cold because I'm doing it in the church. That's how vicious it is.
That's going to be cold. Y'all know my social media handles, but I say them every week. You can check out my website, Funny. DominiqueFunny.com. On Instagram, Dominique Comedi, COMEDI. Facebook, Dominique Comedian. And guess what? We had 2 great guests this week, always putting it down, always coming with a different perspective, always coming authentic. Woo! We going in on here. So we'll see y'all next week on Dominique, the Funniest here with Dominique and Friends. And we out.
Aye.